कीवी ब्रेड का हलवा। My name is Chef Harpal and you are seeing me cook kiwi bread ka halwa. Wow. Exotic recipes is what I'm showing you with a twist, of course, by using this grapefruit. Now, this grapefruit is kiwi fruit and I tell you, it's a powerhouse of nutrition, fantastic value, great to look at. I somehow like the configuration of the fruit, and a lot of folic acid, great for digestion. But I'm kind of making a twist, giving a twist by cooking bread ka halwa with kiwi fruit. Interesting. So I've got ghee here. You can use oil if you want to for frying. I'm using some bread, brown bread or white bread, whichever you want to use. You can use that and trim the bread. I don't want the edges. Actually, using a simple knife is better. And cut into small cubes like this. This is what you need to do with the bread. Cut into small cubes. Don't throw away the bread. You can always use it for breadcrumbs at home. Let me put this aside. And what we are going to do is now fry the bread nice and crisp. And you can always, separate the bread. If you pressed it too much, fry the bread until nice and crisp. When the bread is fried nice and golden, so you need to remove this. Fry the rest of the bread. Now, the bread is almost done. So what I'm going to do is just remove this bread from ghee. Take it out in an absorbent paper. The bread is fried and I've got ghee again in another wok that I've got here. And to this, I'm going to add various nuts that I have at home. You can use whatever you have at home. So I've got some magas here, 1 tablespoon of cashew nuts, pistachio, almonds, and 1 tablespoon of raisin. All of this, fantastic. So fry it golden brown. A lot of nuts add a lot of value to this, dish. Superb. It becomes very good. And especially the watermelon seeds, the magas as we call, the melon seeds, superb. Now reduce the flame. 1 cup of sugar. In goes 1 cup of sugar. To that, water. 1.5 cup of water. Now you don't have to worry too much. Let this get cooked. Let the water and the sugar mix up. Also add saffron strands, a few of them at this point of time, so that you get the maximum flavor. Now in the meanwhile, I've got 4 kiwis in here, which are peeled, and I will not cut them into smaller pieces because I want some coarse kiwi paste, puree or paste, whatever you call it. So 4 kiwis peeled. And this goes into the syrup. You see some pieces, they're just like that, and I want them to remain like that. So I want the kiwi and the sugar syrup to get cooked well, so that, you'll see that the color of this whole mixture changes and it becomes nice and translucent. So that's what I want to achieve, and let this get cooked. This would take about 6 to 8 minutes. And until then, you can walk around in the kitchen and come back again. So let this get cooked. After about 6 minutes, you'll see the syrup has become nice and thick, and you'll start seeing a shine. And also that you have added saffron, so the color brightens up. Anything which is green, you mix up a little bit of yellow, it kind of adds up to the whole color. And that's what I'm seeing. Nice shine that I'm getting here. Quickly add 1/4 cup milk to this, nice and thick, and add the bread to this at this point of time. Add all of the bread and let this whole thing get cooked well. So now the bread is going to absorb all the moisture and the whole mixture is going to become nice and thick. And this point of time, I also will add 1/4 cup of khoya. If you want to avoid it, you can avoid it if you want to, if you don't have khoya at home. But believe me, the addition of khoya only makes it nice and rich. Beautiful, I tell you. A sprinkle of green cardamom powder. Oh, beautiful. Keep cooking until the whole mixture becomes nice and thick and the bread is almost mashed. So that's what you need to do here. Keep cooking. This will again take about 5 minutes. Keep stirring at the same time because so much of richness that has gone in, the bread will absorb everything and will also get mashed. So while you keep stirring, that's what is going to happen. As you keep stirring, you'll see that the bread pieces get completely mashed. Some of them would remain whole, but you need to keep stirring so that the bread absorbs the entire moisture and the mixture dries up. After a point of time, you'll see that the whole mixture will start oozing out oil from the sides. That's when you know that, oh, okay, the thickness is right because this is very, very hot. The moment it becomes little cold, it'll become nice and thick and beautiful. So this is what it is. At this point of time, I see a little bit of oil coming out because the mixture is easily rotating. You see here, that's what you see. The oil absolutely out here and the whole mixture is forming into a lump. Before it becomes very, very hard, I want it nice and soft. I don't want it hard. So I will kind of close this up and take it out in a nice bowl that I have. No moisture, of course, that's important. No moisture in here. Only bread ka halwa. There you see, the oil starts oozing out. And that's when, actually it's the key. So that's when you know that the mixture is ready. Wow, look at this. You don't need to actually garnish it. It's all by itself. Nuts in it, simple bread, nutritious kiwi. Of course, a little bit of indulgence, of course. Good food requires a little bit of indulgence. And that's what I've done here. Fantastic bread kiwi ka halwa. Try it out. At least you'll have a nutritious kiwi just like that.